I don't know what an intro is. Do y'all know what an intro is? God, my hair's a mess. That's okay, whatever. Hello friends, and welcome to the shit show. I have gotten a lot of books recently, but I haven't spent any money on them. So we're gonna do a sort of consumerist book haul, but like also not, because I didn't actually pay for any of these books. I mostly have a bunch of library books because I went to the library after I finished my final essay at university and I went a little bit crazy. I got The Vanishing Deep by Astrid Schultz. She's actually an Australian author, which I didn't know about until I like read the back of this and I was like, oh shit, she's Australian. Sick. I don't know what it's about. I know it comes out in March 2020 and it's from the author of Four Dead Queens, but I also didn't read that book, so like I don't know what it's about. It's got water on the cover. It says deep, so I imagine we're going into the water at some point. I don't know. But I'm kind of excited for it. So this is like kind of on the top of my to be read just because my friend also wanted to read it. So I'm going to try and get this done pretty quickly. But this is kind of behind on the rest of the books that I'm going to talk about because they're all library books. So I need to read them at some point. The first book I'm going to be talking about is a book that I'm currently reading, and that is The Rage of Dragons by Evan Winter. This book is a Zosha-inspired high fantasy. It is an adult fantasy book, and it's basically about this young boy named Tao who ends up deciding he wants to become the greatest swordsman of all time because of reasons that I'm not going to say because I think it spoils it. And it's just, it's so good. I'm like 270 pages in so far, and this is 100% my new favorite fantasy series of all time, I'm pretty sure. I love The Nevernight Chronicles by J. Kristoff. Like that is at the moment, like that was my favorite fantasy series, but like this is 100% usurping it. It is a debut novel. It is the first book in the series, and like I'm already like, we stand. Like I love the characters, I love the world, the way the writing is so simplistic and yet it gets to the point. The plot is fast paced, it never slows down, there's something happening every single time, and like it's so good. Just in general, it's like fantastic. So I highly recommend if you're interested in this. It's chef's kiss, wonderful. The next book is another library book. All of the rest of them are. So yeah, I went ham at the library, and that is Soul Kill Girls by Claire Legrand. This I don't know much about. I know it's about this group of girls and they go to a place called Soul Kill Ridge, and there's supposedly like a legend of a monster there and girls have been going missing, but that's all I know. Like I don't know anything about the plot really. I assume that they sort of like confront this being or whatever it is, but I heard that it's spooky and I've heard mixed things about it honestly, which is why I decided to pick up the library book, because I was like I don't know if I'll like it, so we'll try the library book. I did intend to read this before the end of October, but it is now like November 4th, so like we failed at that. But I am excited to pick it up. I'll probably pick it up soon after I finish The Rage of Dragon. I'm really excited to pick it up. I think I'll like it. I'm hoping I'll like it, and if not, it didn't cost me any money, so. From here on out, I'm not gonna know a lot about these books, just FYI. So I'm sorry in advance. Next book that I picked up from the library was Juliet Takes a Breath by Gabby Riviera, I believe. Yes, I don't know what this is about. All I know, I think, is that it's about this Puerto Rican girl named Juliet, and she's gay and she is struggling to find a way to come out to her family and is worried that they won't accept her. I don't know anything else. That's basically kind of all I need to know to be interested in it. I've heard mixed things about it. My friend said it was like not great, but again, I got it from the library, so it doesn't bother me really if I don't enjoy it. I can also just DNF it if I really need to. The next book that I borrowed from the library, I don't know why I picked this up. A lot of these I don't know why I picked up, because one, I'd never heard of them, or two, I just like had no interest in them beforehand. But I picked up Rules for Banishing by Kate Alice Marshall. Yes, this I think is about this girl whose sister went missing on this road where, like, in an attempt to find like the ghost of a woman who like supposedly died there or vanished there, and nobody believes that road exists, but Sarah, I think the main character's name, Sarah, knows that it does because her sister went down it and she never came back. So she enlists the help of some of her friends who like don't really believe that it's happening and like think that she's going a bit mad, to find her sister, and shenanigans ensue, I assume. I don't really know that much, as I said, about it, but the cover's pretty and I got it from the library, so like might as well pick it up. And I'm still kind of in the mood to read something spooky because I didn't get to experience Halloween properly, so you know. The next book that I'm picking up is Slay by Brittany Morris. I literally don't know what this is about. I think it's about a black girl, clearly Jenna, who's like the developer of an online game, and like something happens and she has to deal with like the fallout of it. I don't know. I really don't know. I basically am picking this up because one, beautiful cover, and two, I'm pretty sure it's own voices and I like sci-fi. Like I really enjoy that sort of storyline. It's not even sci-fi, it's like speculative fiction, I'd say, and I haven't really had the experience with like this sort of storyline being well done. Like I didn't like Warcross at all by Marie Lu, and I haven't finished reading Ready Player One, so like I don't know, but I am kind of excited to pick it up. It's pretty short, so I should get through it pretty quickly. I'm just excited to try it. Can't hurt, you know. The next book is a book that I'd never even heard of until I saw it at the library, and that is The Infinite Noise by Lauren Shippen. This book I picked up 100% because of the cover. Like, look at that. Look how beautiful that is. That's fantastic. Like, I literally don't know anything about this. I know that it has a queer love story written on the back, and I was like, beautiful cover, it's queer, I'm sold. Caleb Michaels is your average 16-year-old. He goes to school, plays football, teases his little sister. But when Caleb starts experiencing mood swings that are out of the ordinary for a teenager, his life moves beyond typical. Caleb is atypical, an individual with enhanced abilities. I thought this was a contemporary. I didn't realize we were, okay, which sounds pretty cool, except Caleb's ability is extreme empathy. There's like, they have superpowers? Okay, so basically it's about this boy who has superpowers of empathy, and he can like really experience everyone's emotions, and then like he meets this other guy that's going through stuff named Adam. And they become friends. Oh, they have a therapist? That's so nice. Oh, that's good. I'm excited for this now. I'm like really keen. Like, I'm not really into stories that have like, that are contemporaries with like fantasy elements, but like I'm kind of excited for this. That's cool. I'm gonna get to this as soon as possible actually now, because that's really exciting. The next book that I got from the library is The Shadow of the Wind by Carlos Ruiz Zafron. This book is, I actually think I know about this. This book is about a young boy whose father runs like an obscure or antique or like rare bookshop, and in that bookshop he picks out a book to read, and it ends up being by this author, and he falls in love with the book and he's like, I have to read more of his stuff. But then he finds out that all of the other copies of his books have been destroyed, and there's someone out to get the copy of the book that he has. So I don't really know where it moves on from that point, but it sounds like kind of an adventure. I like the idea of books that have like books within them, and I like the idea of like layered fantasy or like layered like literature themes, and I'm really excited for it. I've heard that it's beautiful. It's thick as thick, but I'm excited. I'm keen. Like, this is one of the ones that I'm anticipating the most. Like, I specifically got this put on hold and ordered in from another like library branch so that I could read it, because I just like really want to. The next book that I decided to pick up from the library was The Luminous Dead by Caitlin Starling. I don't know what this is about at all. I basically saw it in Lala's vlog and I was like, that looks spooky, I'll pick it up. When Gaia Price lied her way into this expedition, she thought she'd be mapping mineral deposits, and the greatest dangers might be a cave collapse and gear malfunction. She also thought the fat paycheck meant she'd get a skilled surface team. Oh no. Is this about going... Oh this is about underwater expeditions. I don't want to read this anymore. I hate the ocean. I fucking hate the ocean. Already I don't want to pick it up. Like, never mind. I don't want it. Nah, not happening. Oh, I'm unholding that. Like, not a chance. We'll see if I get to that, because honestly, like, I'm good, thanks. Like, I'd rather not. After that, the next book that I picked up was The Fine Witch by Louise G. Smith. I don't know what this is about. I know that this is a historical fiction fantasy, I believe, set in France with witches. So, like, it's really short. So, like, I don't expect that much. But I just kind of wanted to pick up, like, a fun witchy book. Is this Serpent and Dove? Maybe. I hope it's better than Serpent and Dove, because, like, yikes. The next book that I picked up was actually another one that I had on hold, and that is The Love and Lies of Roxana Ali. I know that this is about a young gay woman who, after being caught by her parents kissing her girlfriend, is sent to Bangladesh, I believe? Bangladesh! To basically, like, get converted back to being heterosexual, and it's about, like, her journey to self-love and stuff like that. It's like Cameron Posty, which I have, but I haven't read. So I might I'll try this one first, and then I'll sort of, like, go into Cameron Post. But yeah, I'm really excited to pick it up. I'm aware that this is probably going to be really hard-hitting and really tough to get through, but I am just generally excited. I have heard mixed things about it, but again, that's why I picked up the library book, because, like, it doesn't matter. I don't have to pay for it, so it doesn't matter. The second to last book that I borrowed from the library is Strange Weather by Joe Hill. This is a collection of 4 short stories based around like dangerous weather events or like miraculous weather events that happen. I heard that it was kind of horrifying, which is why I decided to pick it up, because I was looking for stuff to just like read after I finished my last assignment. So I was like, oh, might as well, because then I can sort of intersperse them between like other books that I'd be reading. I'm really excited to pick this up in general. I've heard really good things. I've heard in particular that the short story Loaded is like the best of them. Thank you, Pinback Dreams, for that hot tip. So I think I am going to read that one last, just so that I can enjoy the others without sort of having the experience of reading Loaded, which I assume is going to be the best of them, sort of like minimize my enjoyment of the others. But yeah, I'm excited to pick this up. I'm excited to pick all of these up, otherwise I wouldn't have borrowed them. And the last one that I got from the library, the final book, then we're done, thank God. The Gilded Wolves by Roxana Chakshi. I've heard not good things about this, and I actually have a history with this book. I tried to listen to this on the audiobook not that long ago, I think like 3 or 4 months ago, and I got, I think, 15% of the way through, and I just didn't know what was happening. Like, I liked the first like part of the book, but other than that I was just like confused. I just didn't know what was going on, and like I think that may have also been due to the fact that I wasn't really in a mindset where I could listen to audiobooks at the time. So I have recently watched a review from Aphrodite Reads, where she talks about her enjoyment of the book and like how it deals with a lot of post-colonial themes and stuff like that. And I actually am now really interested in reading it, so I'm kind of excited to pick it up and sort of see for myself if BookTube is a fucking liar. Because like I've known before that BookTube talks shit a lot of the time. So I'm excited to see if I enjoy it, and I really hope that I do. And I've heard that it's full of diversity and representation, so I'm really, really hopeful. I hope I like it. That's it for all the books that I'm hauling in this anti-consumerist / consumerist book haul. Like, are we problematic? Are we like a money-saving environmentalist queen? Who knows? I hope you enjoyed. If you didn't, feel free to subscribe and then unsubscribe. Click the dislike button down below. Follow me on Goodreads if you like. Yeah, I don't know. That was fun. Ooh, they're already all falling. Is this what booktubers do? Like, is this how it be with booktubers? Like, is this what I'm supposed to? There's so many more. God, there's so many. How am I supposed to hold all of these? Can I? Oh my god.